What up, you weirdos? Dave here, and I like knives. Here to talk to you about SOG Twitch 2. There we go. We have a blade of 2 3/4 inches, a handle length of 3.5, a width of 1 inch, and a depth of about 1/4 inch. I think it's a little bit less than, actually. A blade of Os-8 and a full body construction of stainless steel. This baby is actually something that I quite appreciate. After last week's video, I'm not entirely sure when I'm uploading that flashback video. That one right there, you can see through the paper. But yeah, after that video, I decided that I should say something nice about SOG for a change, so here you go. It's the Twitch. I like it. What's wonderful about this is the size. I prefer big blades, but obviously I am a sucker for diminutive ones as well. They serve very different purposes, so in your collection you gotta have a good mix of both so that you can be ready for any occasion. So great size, great construction, the full stainless steel makes it very solid. I could throw this at a wall and I know that it would probably be more or less fine. The spring would still be rough. There we go. But other than that, it is a lockback with a safety switch right there, so you can't engage it. There we go. The thumb studs are put in the correct position. I'm a strong believer that that you don't need both studs and flipper, but if you are going to, especially since this isn't big enough for me to actually be able to use the thumb studs, but if you are going to put thumb studs on a knife, put them as close to the handle as possible so it gets them out of the way of the blade. And as you can see, they've done that right up against it, which I quite appreciate. Even when the biggest problem with this, first off, is actually a little design thing. That is garbage. There should never be that corner on a knife ever. This should not exist. But other than that, my biggest issue with this is that sometimes the assist does not okay. The assist may not fully deploy. It just did 6 times in a row while I'm trying to prove a point, but occasionally it doesn't. Sometimes it'll deploy to about right there. And the click is so satisfying that it's very apparent when that click doesn't happen. So if it doesn't fully deploy, you know that right off the bat. And this finger guard is so big, you just do that and then lock it. So right there, just very, very easy to deploy, which I appreciate. Because it is a lockback, it means that you cannot close it one-handed. You probably can, but please don't try, or if you do, don't tell your parents that I told you to. But that's fine. This isn't built for tactical purposes. Thank you, SOG, for making something not supposedly built for tactical purposes. This is built to be a small gentleman's carry. This is an office knife. This is a souped up letter opener, basically, with full flat grind and the very thin blade. Makes it great for lunch prep. So take it into the office. Use this to cut up your carrots, apples, make you a sandwich, make you a salad, whatever. Great. I love it. Construction, lock. I love lockbacks. I hope you heard that. But there is a little bit of blade play, which I'm noticing for the very first time right now while recording this. But other than that, because it is the lockback, which I believe is the most secure style of lock, It's fine. I like it well enough. Great is the clip. Very deep carry. I love it. It's great. Very simple. They didn't try to over-design it. They didn't try to over-design it and make it super fanciful or put their name in it or something ridiculous like that and that whole wedge thing there. Nah, they just went super simple, discreet, something that can be carried in an office. There you go. And playing Count the SOGs, we only have one. I forgot to count the SOGs with the flashback video, but there's actually two, which I'm surprised it's only that few. But there's only one SOG, so thank you. I do appreciate the self-control. Good job, SOG. Bad lines, I already talked about that. Weak flipper, it doesn't always deploy. It doesn't always deploy fully, but as I said, you can fix that with just a twitch. And it actually never happens, to me at least, while flicking it. And the safety, as I said previous, right there, it does exist. This comes in many, many versions. This Twitch 1, I believe, is 2 1/4 inch. Not actually sure about that. But the Twitch 2 also comes in a wood version, in a wood-handled version. And I really, really want that. This would be such a cool knife. Release it as a Twitch 3, maybe. Make it 2.5 inches, wood paneling, and cover that up with a black blade. I'd love it. I'd carry it every other day. As it is, though, this does make it into my circuit. So if I'm going to be around people that I know get freaked out easy about knives or whatnot, or if I'm going to be around kids and I don't want them making a big deal about a knife when I pull it out and use it, I just want something subtle that I can do whatever I need to and then quickly put it back in my pocket. This is what I carry. SOG sells it for $71, Amazon for $33, Walmart for $30, and I got this from Academy for $40, and I quite like it. It's good. Good knife. Good job, guys. Out of 10 stars, I give it a yeah. Seems appropriate. If you have questions, comments, or suggestions, please let me know below. And other than that, have a great day.